Boker Tov, we're continuing Megilat Esther Perek Vav Pasuk Bet. So he said that Achashverosh couldn't fall asleep, and he calls for the Sefer Zichronot, the Chronicles, to be read to him. And now Vayimatzeh Katuv, he found that was written there, Asher Higid Mordechai al Biktana Vateresh, that Mordechai told the kingdom about Biktan and Teresh, Shenesar Yiseh HaMelech Mishomrei Asaf, two of the ministers of the king, Mishomrei Asaf, from the guards. Asaf was their title. It was a very high level, as we explained when they were first mentioned. Asher Bikshu Lishloach Yad B'Melech Achashverosh. If they wanted to send their hand, they wanted to kill Achashverosh, and Mordechai saved them. He revealed their plan. Now here, the pasuk calls them Biktana Vateresh. But then when they're first introduced, they're introduced as Biktan Vateresh. Why here is it Biktana Vateresh? So the Midrash says that when they wrote the Chronicles, they didn't want to write a good thing for a Jew, for Mordechai. So that they first wrote with Biktan or Teresh. Biktan or Teresh. And their intention was that when the king's going to eventually see it, he's going to see that this person or that person tried to do something wrong against Achashverosh, and Achashverosh killed both of them. Well, it's not such a nice thing. Okay, one out of the two wanted to do something against Achashverosh, but Mordechai caused someone to get killed, even though he wasn't responsible. That's what they wanted to show, so to minimize the good deed that Mordechai did. But the Midrash says the Malach came and split the word O, and he put Bigtana, the Aleph at the end of the word Bigtan, Vateresh, and Teresh, the Vav there, so that when it came the time that he read, that it was both of them tried, and they had this plan against Achashverosh. Pasuk Gimel, Vayomer HaMelech. The king says, now that he sees that Mordechai did this unbelievable thing for him, Mana Asa, Yekar Ugdula Mordechai Alzeh. What was done? What great thing was done for Mordechai? Vayomeru Na'arei HaMelech Mesharetav. And the young lads of the king, his servants, said, Lo Na'asa Imo Davar. Nothing was done to reward Mordechai for this. So, Achashverosh, his intention here is, again, because he thinks that according to the Gaon of Vilna, that Esther and Haman want to ask to do something good for Mordechai. He doesn't think that Haman is against Mordechai. So he says, maybe they want to do something good for Mordechai. Oh, I found something that Mordechai did for me, a favor. Maybe I already paid him back, so I don't have to do something big for him. Also, the Gaon of Vilna explains, what does it mean, Yekar Ugdula? Yekar means kavod, Gedula means greatness. So Yekar, he says, is kavod, and Gedula is money. Did we give him honor? Did we give him money in order to appease him for his reward? And they said no. Vayomer HaMelech, and exactly at that time, Haman now comes on the scene. Now again, imagine Achashverosh is in his room, he couldn't sleep, he's having the conversation, and now Haman's wife tells Haman, go early in the morning to tell Achashverosh your plan, that you built this gallows, you want to kill Mordechai, you go to the Mishteh with a good heart. All of a sudden he hears someone in the Chatzer, Vayomer HaMelech, mi b'Chatzer. He says, who's there in the courtyard? It was Haman who was coming. The outer courtyard of the king. To tell the king to hang Mordechai on the tree that he prepared for him. So Achashverosh is very in tune because he wants to try getting out of giving something big to the request of Esther and Haman. So now he hears someone, he says, who's that? Maybe it's someone that knows something that therefore will tell me. Also here the pasuk says, Asher hechin lo, that Haman prepared for him. It could have said Asher hechin le Mordechai. It was Asher hechin lo, the Gemara says he prepared for him, for himself. Asher hechin lo, because at the end he was the one that was going to be hung on it. Last pasuk. Vayomeru na'arei HaMelech elav. The young lads of the king told the king, Hine, behold, Haman omed v'chatzer. It's Haman who is in the chatzer, in the courtyard. Vayomer HaMelech yavo. The king tells them, bring him in. Now, Achashverosh is thinking, Haman is invited to the party. Maybe Haman is here very early to tell me, to leak me the information, what Esther wants to tell me. And therefore, okay, bring him in, and he's very, very curious. Let him in, let me see what he has to say. And we'll see tomorrow what Haman has to say. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akashya v'Ratzak, Kadosh Baruch Hu lizakot, את ישראל לפיכך יגאל להם כלום שנאמר, אדוני חפץ למען צדקו, יגדיל תורה וידיר קדיש. אמן.